This woman spent 5 years without giving birth, and when she did, she noticed that disabled children were scattered and abandoned, others being locked inside. That's when she started welcoming those disabled children, teaching, washing, feeding, and giving them physiotherapy, all for free of charge. That's why people ended up calling her Mama Africa. But of course, such a big project required a lot of money she did not have, and she got a bank loan, quit teaching career, and chose to raise these children. But she still needed a lot for these children to have a good life. After her story was told to the world, people contributed and was given funds gathered. This is the update.
Ni Makuta Antoinette, abandu umurezi w'abana n'urubyiruko bafite ubumuga bwo mu mutwe.
Her story starts the day she was married. She really had a beautiful day, but after getting married, she waited to conceive but could not. From the first year waiting, and found herself spending 5 years without conceiving. This would go on and traumatize her for the next couple of years. It was a very challenging time to her, and she could not have peace with both families, parents, and even friends. They were always applying pressure on her that she does not produce and more. But as a believer, she went to God and prayed, asking for a child. She even said she was ready to welcome any kind of baby, even when they're disabled or not.
Nashakaga umwana wo kunyita byibuze azavuge mama, navuka afite ubumuga bwo mu mutwe wenda nzamutoza kunyita mama.
After 5 years, she finally conceived, and after 9-month pregnancy, she produced a normal and healthy baby, though she produced via a cesarean delivery, also known as a C-section. From there, she had an outstanding and brilliant idea of picking up children who were disabled and were mostly scattered on streets begging, and others who were locked in homes by their own parents. At the beginning, she would wash, clean, hence feeding them, and later sending to their homes. But this wasn't going according to her plan until she went to the bank for a loan, as the payment from the school as a teacher was not enough to fund that big project. She was given a loan and started from 5 children, but as she raised and even taught such young children, other parents went on bringing their children. And our first time covering this story, she had a total of 44 children. Having seen how she spent 5 years barren, people making fun of her, yet she wanted to be a mother. The moment she gave birth to her own children, she had a unique and special way of being grateful to God that many would benefit from, and that came to be this project. A lot of people would find this project not interesting or not having any impact, including her husband, relatives, and others. But the more she focused on helping and raising children, people then started seeing the big picture and later joined her.
Tubigisha kwiyitaho, kubatoza kugenda, mbese muri bwa buzima busanzwe bwa muntu bwa buri munsi kugira.
She gave it all and even had to quit her job as a teacher, all for the sake of educating and caring to young kids born with different disabilities, and are always not given maximum care and education they deserve. In so doing, she had some teachers who helped in teaching these children. She kept fighting to helping these children who are left behind by the societies, and was later given a name, Mama Africa. She is indeed Mama Africa. That was our first visit, and the mother said she needed more support from different Good Samaritans so as to keep helping and raising these young children who need a lot daily. Today, we take a long journey back to see Mama Africa and her children. We hope they probably increased, as it had been a year and a half since the last time we visited. She says that After landslides and other tragedies, her and her children shifted from that place. And good news is that they were renting and paying too much money monthly. So they decided to leave that place and buy here with the support from Afrimax and other good Samaritans. But construction activities are still ongoing. But so far, so good. They're happy to be having their own piece of land.
Fatanije twakoze ibishoboka muri Tanga bari hirya no hino rero ubwitange bwanyu nibwo bwatugejeje aha no kuri mane bamugisha kandi subizo mukuye ntago twari twuzuza ariko nta muntu duhagarara hejuru icyo tugishimira Imana cyane kuko ntago turi mu ikodi turi muri blend yacu kandi turashima tukanyurwa.
They have now spent months here and they'll try however much they will and try making this a better place. But due to limited amount of money, they built only 2 dormitories, one for girls and the other for boys, then 1 classroom and the office. That's not enough facilities to fully accommodate these children, but with more funds, they'll keep on building more and more houses for kids. She says children increased and are now 59 in total, but due to lack of enough facilities, they can now accommodate not more than 30 children, and the remaining 19 children are in the Kibaya branch. They're doing a lot of work, as many of these children have now learned and have mastered doing hygiene for themselves and can do basic cleaning by themselves. They also try giving these children physiotherapy so that they would manage to restore their movements and functions. Now, many parents are suggesting to bringing in more and more children after seeing that children who are brought here quickly improved, and in addition, it's free of charge. Parents want to see their children here, but a load is still needed, and they're not welcoming more children until when construction activities will be complete and they'll be having enough facilities to accommodate as many children as they can. The last time we visited, Mama Africa said they needed a lot to helping them as these children need food, drinks, medicine and other basic needs daily, and that requires a lot of money. And since parents don't pay means, they needed support from elsewhere. And we opened a campaign to helping them, and people worldwide contributed. And today, we bring all funds gathered.
Mana yanjye. Seigneur Jésus, mon Dieu, je te remercie Seigneur. Vraiment. Imana ibaha imigisha myinshi abari kutureba. Ababigizemo uruhare mwese.
She could not believe this and said she would at least hug, thanking anyone. And since those who contributed were not around here, she hugged our journalist as a way of expressing her gratitude.
Man, isubiza aho bakuye bose aho bari turabahobeye kandi tubasaba imigisha ku Mana.
She's so happy and adds the moment the story was aired, a lot of people had contacted, many advising her and others sending some money. In brief, it was a very positive outcome, and what she got today is unbelievable, as she did not expect anything. Now, this money is going to be used in constructing different facilities, feeding these young children and helping them in a lot more different things. She urges people to love one another and be kind to one another.
Tujye tugira umutima w'impuhwe n'urukundo twitangira abandi mu bushobozi buke dufite.
Being kind not only has a direct effect on others, but it has a positive impact on yourself as well. Everybody can use a little bit of kindness in their life. Remember, there's no such a thing as a small act of kindness. Every act creates a ripple with no logical end. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.